impressive. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writing can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? A lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Are you two in cahoots or something? I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! You wouldn't like them. Not a very competent writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have reading experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Did I agree? I didn't get strong-armed like the last time, but what the... Oh boy, I'm about to get... Yep, never said I joined the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. And this time I didn't even get cupcakes. Oh boy. But... I'm sorry, I thought... I guess I need to tell you the truth, dear Sakina. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find more before the festival, I'm defenseless. Oh boy. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. 1 by 1. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, dear Sakina? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. I still like the pink pixie. I'm sorry, I still like her. She's definitely my favorite. Dear Sakina, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Dear Sakina, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class that I'm only with my mediocre writing skills? I feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls can do chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea. I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. A special poem. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Oh. Okay. Just based on my first playthrough, I got a bad feeling about this one. And I think I know who wrote this. And I'm not exactly liking what I'm thinking. Okay. Okay. What's this thing? Alright. So, let's see. Guess we'll go with this. Vincent. Philosophy. Anime, cause why not? Strawberries. That was my phone. Kindly ignore it. Escape. Eternity. Sun. Is it just me, or did she try to jump and then she took over? I'm not sure. Okay, can I ask how contamination would ever work in any kind of poetry? Like, at all? Ever? Anyone got an answer? No? No? Okay. Every instinct I have says I should have stopped after the first playthrough and getting that terrible ending, but I want to see what the ending for every single possibility is. Which means that probably I will get around to at the end, going through this again, and trying to get the best possible ending, which I've been told is complicated, or something. I'm not sure. Let's see. What? Sayori? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Thanks for keeping your promise, dear Sakina. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. You could have personal literature when you're not accustomed to it. Everyone else saw that, right? Okay. Like he deserves any slack. You already have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here or hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. Monica, I think you need to get behind the little bar with writing on it, cause yeah. At least now I can see exactly how long her hair is. You can't tell that otherwise. Monica and manga. Manga is literature! I'm sorry, dear Sakina. But make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Okay, so, are you and the Pink Pixie together? Just out of curiosity, you know, just saying. Or you two are on the outs. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. I've opened a book before. Oh, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. You sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all. Is it just me, or does the background seem tilted? Because I could swear the entire background is tilted to the right. Let's see. Book. It feels like it's tilting more. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. Short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. Yeah, I think this whole thing is actually tilted, yeah. We could, discuss it if you wanted to. This is, how's this girl accidentally being so cute? Okay. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. Phew. You can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Everything was freaking tilted, now it's back right side. What? Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? When I saw the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. I'll start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. That's so. What's the story about, anyway? Well, Portrait of Markov. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Nazis? Okay. You know what? I've read crazier stuff. It's a trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. So, attorneys. selectively breeding or cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoil. Yeah, think? I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... dark. Yes! Dark turn came from nowhere. Well, it was mentioned she likes horror, so... Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, dear Sakina? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I think I'm hitting the glitch fest that I've been told it happens in this game. Suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm just freaking out. It's alright then. I have this problem. Well, I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole body's... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what do you say? Let me just get the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Sorry. I was just... bathing. What the hell? I have a feeling that I'm going to be looking back on this with my, the recording and slowing it down just so I can see what the heck is actually being said. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I suppose so. Here. Ready? Turn the page. Yeah, sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I asked if I'm ready to turn the page. Said I just assumed that she finished the page for me, so I turn it on my own volition. Take the first chapter in silence. Exchange. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't really like this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? You can rest if you feel sick or something. The breathing is a little... My breathing? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. That is not the face of someone who's fine. I'm worried about the rest of this game now. Don't push yourself. What on earth was that about? Dear Sakina, did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. If you say so. And we start with sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. It's a little about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't invoke any emotions. So it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing is to be sophisticated stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. In the point of poems for people to express themselves, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I just had to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, they made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. You did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. We're moving into the freak factor quickly. Yeah, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Honey, I'm afraid to bring things up because I'm still trying to figure out what the heck you told Sayori. Don't worry, dear Sakina. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Great job, dear Sakina. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I should go get my poem now. Anyway, want to read mine now? Well, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident who claims not to be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. He wasn't looking at me, and confused I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There has to be a way. It's right there. He's right there. Pen. Whoa. Very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems been putting emphasis on the timing of these words and lines. They're really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. So when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice. Thanks for listening. I got about 3 minutes. Let's see if I go over, I'll just figure it out. Let's see. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry work, really. That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Well, I know that. I just meant, yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits usually typical of new writers. Kind of learn to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style deliberate. From the topic matter, form put the two together, they resolve. I'm starting to get a dry throat from trying to voice act for these characters. It's starting to drive me a little nutso cuckoo. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. You mean your girlfriend? Sorry, it's fine. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Okay. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's real descriptive. Too short? Usually write longer. Not at all. We're glad you like it. I'll be honest. It's our first time sharing. I want to write something a little more mild. Easy to digest. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Oh? You must have really missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. Do more than tell some sort of paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of my poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. comfort, unable to let go of the past. With nothing. A lot more solemn when you